Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets tossed in the glove box, spec sheet worship gets left at the showroom door, and what we're left with is the kind of raw, real-world driving truth that only comes from spending time behind the wheel. Exterior today, we're diving deep into a nameplate that's been quietly holding its ground while the SUV world goes turbocharged, hybridized, and tech-heavy at the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander. Yeah, you heard that right, Mitsubishi's still in the game, and this time, they've shown up with something that might just make you forget what you thought you knew about the badge. Let's get right into it. First impressions matter, and when you roll up in the new Outlander, people are definitely going to notice. The front fascia hits you with bold, almost concept car-like vibes. The massive blacked-out dynamic shield grille still dominates the nose, but this time it's flanked by sleeker, sharper LED lighting that looks way more upscale than you'd expect at this price point. The split headlamp design, a thin DRLs up top and main projectors nestled lower in sculpted housings, gives it a more aggressive, confident look. It's almost as if Mitsubishi took a few cues from luxury crossovers and said, yeah, we can do that too. And they did. Swing around to the side and the Outlander shows off its proportions like a mid-size SUV that finally knows what it wants to be. It sits with a cleaner shoulder line, slightly more muscular haunches over the rear wheels, and a roofline that gently tapers without killing headroom. The 20-inch alloys on the cell trim look especially sharp, machined and angular. They give the Outlander real street presence. The ground clearance is practically enough to handle gravel and light off-road detours, but still low enough that loading groceries doesn't feel like a gym workout. Around back, the 2026 Outlander continues the theme of refinement. The taillights stretch wider than before, now fully LED, and they wrap around and to the sides like they're part of one continuous visual flow. The tailgate has a subtle integrated spoiler and clean Mitsubishi branding dead center, and no nonsense, no over-designing, just clean lines, modern cues, and a mature SUV aesthetic that punches above its weight. Interior, step inside and Mitsubishi wants you to forget every mid-2010s rental car you ever sat in. This isn't that anymore. The cabin is where the Outlander makes the biggest leap. It's upscale, dare I say, even premium in the right trims. On the Cell Touring model we tested, you get semi-aniline leather, diamond-stitched seats, and real aluminum trim accents. The steering wheel feels beefy, the buttons are tactile, and there's a genuine sense of thoughtfulness in layout. Mitsubishi partnered with Nissan for the Platform A and it shows. You'll find similarities with the Rogue, but Mitsubishi's done enough of its own thing to keep it unique. Front seats, supportive, wide, and heated. Second row passengers get good legroom, reclining seat backs, and even optional climate controls. The third row is still tight. Let's be real, it's better for kids or emergencies, but it's there if you need it. Folded flat, and cargo space opens up nicely. The power liftgate operates smoothly and the rear load floor is low, which helps when you're loading up strollers, coolers, or anything else that comes with suburban life. Tech-wise, you're looking at a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a crisp 9-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a head-up display that's actually useful instead of gimmicky. The interface is snappy, and the available Bose premium audio system brings serious clarity and punch, not just volume for the sake of noise. USB-C ports, wireless charging, and over-the-air updates all make the cut. Mitsubishi didn't skimp here. Performance under the hood, the 2026 Outlander keeps things simple, and that might just be its secret weapon. The standard engine is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 pushing out 181 horsepower and 181 pounds-feet of torque, mated to a continuously variable transmission. Is it rocket? Number. Is it adequate for daily driving, merging, and overtaking on highways? Absolutely. The CVT has been reworked to simulate gear shifts, and while you won't be writing love poems about it, it's smooth, inoffensive, and does the job without droning too much under load. Now if you want something a bit more sophisticated, There's the plug-in hybrid variant of the Outlander PHEV. This one pairs a 2.4-liter engine with dual electric motors, a 1 on each axle and a 20 kWh battery that delivers an electric-only range of about 38 miles. That's solid for city commutes. Plus, with the standard Super all-wheel control system, you get legitimate traction management that can handle snow, rain, and even dirt trails with surprising poise. It's not a Jeep, but it's also not pretending to be. Mitsubishi's AWD system is one of the more underrated ones out there, and it really shines in the PHEV setup. Ride quality, soft enough to absorb rough pavement, but not so floaty that it feels disconnected. Mitsubishi's gone for comfort here, and it shows. Steering is light but predictable. Brakes are strong and progressive. You're not carving canyons in the Outlander, but for daily errands, weekend getaways, and school runs, it feels planted and stress-free. This is an SUV that doesn't make you work hard to enjoy it. Fuel economy on the gas-only version comes in at around 24 miles per gallon city and 31 highway, which is decent for its size. The PHEV bumps efficiency way up if you lean on that electric range, and for folks who charge nightly, you could go days without using a drop of gas. It's the kind of flexibility that fits modern life without forcing full EV commitment. As for pricing, Mitsubishi's playing the value card hard. The base S trim starts just under $30,000, and it includes a lot. You get forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and even adaptive cruise control standard. Move up to the Cell Touring or Black Edition trims and you're pushing closer to $40,000, but you're also getting a near luxury experience for way less than something German or Japanese with a bigger nameplate. The PHEV, that starts around $40,000 and can climb into the mid-$40K range fully loaded, but again, you're getting electric capability, standard AWD, and a boatload of tech at a price that undercuts most rivals. So here's the bottom line. The 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander is a comeback story disguised as a family SUV. It's not just good for Mitsubishi, it's just good, period. It delivers where it counts: style, comfort, value, and tech, all without pretending to be something it's not. It won't win drag races, and it's not trying to. What it offers instead is reliability, flexibility, and a feature set that makes daily life easier, all wrapped in a design that finally looks the part. If you've been sleeping on Mitsubishi, it might be time to wake up. This isn't the forgotten brand of yesteryear. This is a company that's quietly put together a seriously compelling crossover for 2026. Thanks for riding along with us here at Car Flash. If you're into real reviews, not spec sheet fantasies, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment if you've got questions about the Outlander or what we should drive next. Until next time, keep the wheels turning and the reviews honest. See you on the next drive.